Have you ever read a book that had such a great impact on you that it actually went on and changed the trajectory of your life? Well, I have, but I'm going to tell you the backstory about it before we proceed and tell you what book it is. Well, I come from a family of teachers, and my mom and my mom's family are all teachers. And if you're a teacher's child, most teachers actually somehow usually just want their kids to be teachers as well. I don't know why, but my mom wanted me and all my siblings to be teachers. Now, unless you live in Luxembourg where the teachers are paid the most, like I think the best paid teachers are in Luxembourg in the entire Europe. Teachers in Kenya and in Africa as a whole are not paid that well. So it's a very honorable job, yes, but I was not so keen on leading the same kind of life full of struggles as my parents did. I respect their hustle, I respect what they did for us to be able to get us where we did, but I realized that there had to be a better way. And I kept on contemplating and trying to find out what I would need to do, So, and the answer came one night when my mom, she got a book from one of her teacher colleagues and she came back with it at home. And then I took the book and read it. Now, the reason I was reading this book is because back in the day, we did not have a television. So to entertain myself, I read everything on earth. I read literally everything I could grasp and put my hands on, I read it. So I got this book and I started reading the book. And I could not sleep. By the next day, I had an idea. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And I was so happy and I was so excited because I felt like a new lease of life had been given to me. So a couple of years later, I decided to get in sales because according to the book, sales was one sure way of getting into money and actually setting a business, because that was exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to set up a business. So I decided to do sales and focus all my energy in learning how to become a great salesperson. And sales I did. I sold Chinese food on the streets of Nairobi. I sold Marriott room nights in Tanzania. I sold solar water heaters from China, and I even sold real estate, real estate and land in the UAE, which was quite a close deal worth billions of dirhams. Now, sales was so good that I was now able to get into money. However, eventually when I started now the business, I thought that sales is all that mattered. Unfortunately though, I learned the hard way when just a couple of months into the business, I lost all my life savings. And I could not believe, because I thought I had it all together. I thought I knew how to do sales. That felt so bad. But again, thanks to the book made me realize that you can always do it again. It made me actually get up again and try again, despite feeling really totally lost. So I went back and I started studying more and more to try and find out exactly why I had failed. And it took me going back to universities and getting a master's in marketing communications and reading and trying to learn and studying quite a lot of the marketing gurus to figure out exactly what it was that I had missed out. Why had I lost my business? Eventually, I did find the answer. So when I got back into business and started my own business, I was able to excel in my business. Now, I teach coaches, consultants, and service professionals how to run their own businesses. I teach them how to become strategic, how to get sales and really grow their business ultimately. And I have been able to learn exactly what matters, to be able to separate, because there's a lot of work, a lot of things and activities that business people do, thinking that these are things that will move them forward, but actually they're just things that they just do that do not matter in any way, have no measurable impact at the end of the day. So now I teach that. So which means I still teach, like my mom wanted me to teach. I do teach somehow, so I'm still teaching, but in a different way. And the book that started it all is this one. The Magic of Thinking Big. Get a copy for yourself. I'm sure it will change your life as much as it did mine. Thank you very much and have a lovely day. Bye.